Crossing of the status, which means only officers are permitted up here. SHALAM. Mariam, Wapan Akodan, which means to stand and face the east. You're going to go over the prayers in Hebrew and English. Started with the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kudash, I.S.U.P.K, Yahweh, Malakuthka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, I.S.U.P.K, Barataza, Kawa, Bashamayim, Nathanael, Lacham, Call, Yawum, Basalakhlanawa, Habawathnawa, Kasalachnawa, Habawathiyanawa, Wala'ah, Tabayanawa, Banasayawan, Abal, Hawashayanawa, Mayun, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwath, Waha'ala, Wahata Parath, Lavalamium, Aman. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. The Hakat, or the power. Yahweh Shimi Awashai, Babakashah, Nathananaw, Hakak, La Rapa'ah, Call Machala, or call Marawa, Hakak, La Tahar, Hamatazaraim, Hakak, La Hakwil, Hamathium, Hakak, Al Rachawath, Hatama'ala, the Garshan, by Shimi Awashai, the one of Aman. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. The bless Israel. Yahweh Shimi Awashai, Barak Lanawa, Wayasharala, Wahabayath Saparium, Barak, by Shimi Awashai, the water Aman. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us and Israel in the school. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121, Asha'ah, Ayanyet, Ahaharium, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Izariah, Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa'arataza, Ayathan, Lamawat, Regal, Al Yanawam, Shemaraka, Hana, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamor, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shemaraka, Yahweh, Tazal, Aliyad, Yamyik, Yawamam, Hashemash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamaraka, Makarai, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazahka, Babawaka, Ma'ita, Wa'ayah, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Most High is thy keeper. The Most High is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Most High shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Most High shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83. Alahayu, Adam Yalaka, Al Taharash, Wal Tashakwat, Al Kiyahanna, Awabik, Yahama Yawan, Ra'ash, Al Armik, Yairayam, Sawadat, Wayata Ya Aitazawa, Al Tazapawanyika, Amaru, Lakawa, Winakakidam, Magoya, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham Yashrala, Iwada, Kaya, Nawa Aitazawa, Labat, Yakhadwa, Ayik, Bariath, Yakarathwa, Aholia, Adawam, Wayashamai Aliyam, Mawa'aba, Wahagarian, Gabal, Waimawan, Waimalak, Palashat, Amishabi, Tazawar, Gamashawar, Nalawat, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawat, Labanya Lawat, Shalah, Shalaham, Kamadi, Kasiyah Sara'ah, Kayabi, Banachal, Hoyashwan, Nashimadu, Ba'ayanda Ara, Hayawa, Daman, Ladama, Shatama, Nadaya Mawa, Ka'ira, Wakazabat, Wakazabak, Wakatazal Manat, Karnasai Kamwa, Ashar, Amaru, Nairashad, Lanawa, Av, Na'awath, Alahayu, Alahaya, Shayathamu, Kugogula, Kukwash, Lapanya Rawacha, Ka'ash, Daba'ira Ya'ira, Wakalahaba, Dalahat, Haryam, Kamthar Abdatman, Basairika, Wabasawapathka, Tablaham, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wayabakwasha, Shumka, Yahawah, Yabash, Wayabahola, Idiai, Wayakhaparwa, Wayabarwa, Wayadaiwa, Kayatha, Shumka, Yahawah, Labat, Ayawan, Al, Ka, Haratazah. Keep not thy silence, O God. Keep not and hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Osur is also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites. As to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kisan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red, and like Zaed. Yea, all their princes as Zabak, and as Amun, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, and as the flames set at the fires as the flames burn at the wood, and as the flames set at the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm, for their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Lord, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. There's the blessings. Barakatha Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Wamayaka Allah. Wa Allah Hayim. Matazabia Allah Wap Yahanna. Ha Allah Wapi. Ha Saranya. Ha Kwatazayani. Ha Chayoyim. Wathwathim, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, the Wada Amun. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yahanna, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, in the school. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter to thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations, and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, posse comitazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space programs, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airwaves, the cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahushua, Michael, and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathen that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media, throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahushua, thank you always. So be it. Sar, which means to turn. Yeshavium means to be seated. Oh, shit. 1 second. Today we're going to be in the book of Exodus, chapter 25, verse 11. All right. What is up? What is it? What is up? Payath. Afwa. Zahab. Tahawar. Mabayath. I heard. All right. Mabayath. Well, okay. A little too loud. Wow. Wamahawataza. That is a pun. That is a pun. That is a pun. Pun what? Wa Aishiyath. Ilayao. Zara. Zara. Zahab. Sabayab.
Wayatazakwa Aquath Watazakwata La a rabbi, it's like Tabaith, Zahab, Wanathath, Al, a rabbi, Pa'aimath, Yawa, Washafi, Sabaith, Al, Tabaith, Al, Tazla, Iowa, Pa'ach, Gotcha. You mind hitting that door out of one? The water, sir. I see y'all, Shirley. Go crazy. Washat, Washathi, Tabaith, Al, no, Sabaith. Is it? No. Tabaith, Al, Tazla, Iowa, Ashanayath, Wa'aishayath, Badya, Aitaziyah, Shatayam, Watazapayath, Atham, Zahab, Wahaba, Wahaba'ath, Ath, Habaryam, Bataba'ath, Al, Israelite. Ha'aran. Where did you find that? Looking for that.
It's like Israel.
There we go. You do that one. That. That looks like. What is that? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Okay. Ha'aran. Lashath. Lasha'ath. It's like Ath. Ha'aran. Baham. Bahama. Bataba'ath. Ha'aran. Yahayawa. Habadium. Yasa'ar. Yes. La'a. Yasa. Huh? Yasarawa. Yeah. Yasara. Mamanawa. Wanathath. Al. Ha'aran. Ath. Ha'aidath. Ashar. Athun. Alayak. Wa'aishiyath. Kaparath. Zahab. Tahawar. Amathia. Shalom. Yabashim Shabbat. Wakhatazaya. Alaka. It's like that. You might pass one of those. Yeah, shit. No. Yeah, I got more. It's like it. There we go. Wakhataziyah. Arak. Oh. Araka. Wa Ama. Wakhataziyah. Rachaba. All right. That's those 7 verses. Now we can go ahead and get it in the English. All right. We started at Exodus chapter 25, verse 11. And thou shalt overlay it with pure gold within and without shalt thou overlay it, and shalt make upon it a crown of gold round about. Verse 12. And thou shalt cast 4 rings of gold for it, and put them in the 4 corners thereof, and 2 rings shall be in the one side of it, and the 2 rings in the other side of it. And thou shalt make staves of shittim wood, and overlay them with gold. Verse 14. And thou shalt put the staves into the rings by the sides of the ark, and the ark may be borne with them. Verse 15. The staves shall be in the rings of the ark, they shall not be taken from it. Verse 16. And thou shalt put into the ark the testimony which I shall give thee. 17. And thou shalt make a mercy seat of pure gold. 2 cubits and a half shall be the length thereof, and a cubit and a half of the breadth thereof. So far in this chapter, it's the instructions that the Most High gave to Moses for building a sanctuary that could be portable. Okay, he gives specific materials to be put into the to the God dang it. What is it? It's, All right. I'm going to go ahead and continue in English, and then I'm going to break it all down. All right. Verse 18. And thou shalt make two cherubims of gold, of beaten work shalt thou make them in the two ends of the mercy seat. Verse 19. And make one cherub on the one end and the other cherub on the other end. Even of the mercy seat shall ye make the cherubims on the two ends thereof. Yeah, this is the whole thing about the altar and how we had to put in the work of the Lord for reals. No half, no doing it half. You know what I'm saying? Being lazy with it.
Right.
You got to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? And actually work hard to get it done.
Right.
To prove that we are loyal to the Most High and we can get the work that He put forth in front of us to get done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like these Christian or other religion counterparts where they halfway do the jobs.
Right.
All right. Just like they sit there and tell you that it's okay to sin all throughout the week and come and ask for forgiveness. We also know that doing what we have done, making the altar for the Most High, and making this altar for the Most High, we sacrificed a lot of the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? We didn't take no secondhand anything. We made sure it was the best, so we can give the best to the Most High and show that we are committed and faithful to what He wants us to do. All right. It's like 21. And thou shalt put the mercy seat above upon the ark, and in the ark thou shalt put the testimony that I shall give thee. Yeah, like I was sitting there because it's sounding, the way it's sounding is, again, we made the podium
Right.
set up for like a class situation, but it was the best of the best.
Exactly. And
We
the measurements have to be on point, like
right to the T.
Yeah, exactly. Because if they would have never, you know what I'm saying, they would have never documented it for us to understand the great details and the great works that it goes into. Just
Right.
like our podium and our desk and our classroom, everything was precisely, this is how it had to be. It's just like when brothers is making camp equipment. You can't just
Right.
you know
Speaking of the camp equipment,
yeah,
I'm still making more camp equipment. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Just because I know that we gonna need this for camp, and we got to use it to speak to the people.
right.
That's the same reason why these brothers are making the camp equipment, the portable ark. Yo, yo. You got to come with the speaker. You got to come with the signs. You got to come with the dang on platform, with the banner. Know what I'm saying? You got to have everything done. Yo, right. The books, everything that you need. You might need two because, just in case. You got the medic, this is like where you can have the medic standing and everything, you know what I'm saying? Keeping watch over the camp. This is that portable ark. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is to go out and teach to the people. And so they set it up, boom, 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 and then they get up in there and they just start teaching. That's how you know the Most High is with them. You know what I'm saying? We in the UPK, we know the Most High is with us. That's why we can go out and do what we do. And not be terrified like these dang on purple squigglies. You know what I'm saying? Verse 23. Thou shalt also make a table of shittim wood. What is shittim wood? Hold on. Yeah, shittim wood for sale. Oh, it's a acacia. The sale is actually a pretty decent tree. It has good marbling and it's very strong. Strong. It's olive wood. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, olive wood, olive oil. We got all the yeah. You got everything that would be, holy unto the Lord, separate. Right. Everything you do for the Lord, it has to be holy. Right. You know what I'm saying? Two cubits shall be the length thereof, and a cubit the breadth thereof, and a cubit and a half the height thereof. 24. And thou shalt overlay it with pure gold, and make thereto a crown of gold round about. Verse 25. And thou shalt make unto it a border of an hand breadth round about, and thou shalt make a golden crown to the border thereof round about. Verse 26, and thou shalt make for it 4 rings of gold, and put the rings in the 4 corners that are on the 4 feet thereof. 27, thou over against the border shall the rings be places of the staves to bear the table. This is also talking about the table for the class, the podium. Like you would see brothers with the gold on the top and different uh, structures and items that's on there. It's specifically for that class. It's structured to be holy for the class. You know what I'm saying? Just like our camp equipment is holy and separate for speaking just for camp. You know what I'm saying? Verse 29, and thou shalt make the dishes thereof, and spoons thereof, and covers thereof, and bowls thereof, to cover withal. Of pure gold thou shalt thou make them. Verse 30, and thou shalt set upon the table shewbread before me always. Always. And so for like Sabbath service, we have showbread that's made for the priest. Well, it's made for the priest to consume. Verse 31, and thou shalt make a candlestick of pure gold, of beaten work shall the candlestick be made. His shaft and his branches, his bowls, his knobs, and his flowers shall be of the same. And so that's the Manarah. Okay. It's talking about the Manarah. It's talking about the table, the things that's on the table. You know what I'm saying? You have a platter for your showbread. You have for your incense. You have for the wine. You have for the oils. you have for everything that's supposed to be there for the class. Okay. Verse 32. And 6 branches shall come out of the sides of it, 3 branches of the candlesticks out of the one side, and 3 branches of the candlestick out of the other side. So it's a candlestick with 3 branches on the left, 3 branches on the right. So it's 7 candlesticks. No 9, no 10, no nothing like that. It's 7. Okay. Verse 33. 3 bowls made like unto almonds, with a knot and a flower on one branch, and 3 bowls made like almonds in the other branch, with a knot and a flower. So in the 6 branches that come out of the candlestick. 34. And in the candlestick shall be 4 bowls made like unto almonds, and their knops and their flowers. Verse 35. And there shall be a knot under 2 branches of the same, and a knot under 2 branches of the same, and a knot under 2 branches of the same, according to the 6 branches that proceed out of the candlestick. Verse 36. Their knot and their branches shall be of the same, and it shall be one beaten work of pure gold. 37. And thou shalt make the 7 lamps thereof, and they shall light the lamps thereof, that they may give light over against it. 38. And the tongues thereof, and the snuffle dishes thereof, shall be of pure gold, the incense holders. Verse 39. Of a talent of pure gold shall he make it, and with all these vessels. Verse 40. And look that thou make them after their pattern, which was shewed thee in the mount. You want it to be made specifically the way that he wanted to be done, as he showed Moses. Okay. Exodus chapter 26, verse 1. Moreover, thou shalt make the tabernacle with 10 curtains of fine twined linen, and blue, and purple, and scarlet, with cherubims of cunning work. Thou make them. The length of one curtain shall be 28 cubits, and breadth of one curtain 4 cubits. And every one of the curtains shall have one measure. Verse 3. The 5 curtains shall be coupled together one to another, and the other 5 curtains shall be coupled one to another. Verse 4. And thou shalt make loops of blue upon the edge of the one curtain from the selvage in the coupling. And likewise shalt thou make in the uttermost edge of another curtain, in the coupling of the second. 50 loops shalt thou make in the one curtain, and 50 loops shalt thou make in the edge of the curtain that is in the coupling of the second, that the loops may take hold one of another. Verse 6. And thou shalt make 50 traches of gold, and couple the curtains together with the taches, and it shall be one tabernacle. And verse 7. And thou shalt make curtains of goats' hair to be a covering upon the tabernacle. 11 curtains shall thou make. Verse 8, the length of one curtain shall be 30 cubits, and the breadth of one curtain 4 cubits. And the 11 curtains shall be all of one measure. Verse 9, and thou shalt couple 5 curtains by themselves, and 6 curtains by themselves, and shalt double the 6th curtain in the forefront of the tabernacle. Verse 10. And thou shalt make 50 loops of the edge of the one curtain that is outmost in the coupling, and 50 loops in the edge of the curtain which coupleth the second. Verse 11. And thou shalt make 50 trenches of brass, and put the taches. It's like make 50 taches of brass, and put the taches into the loops, and couple the tent together, that it may be one. Verse 12. And the remnant that remaineth of the curtains of the tent, the curtain that remaineth shall hang over the backside of the tabernacle. Excuse me. Verse 13. And a cubit on the one side, and a cubit on the other side of that which remaineth in the length of the curtains of the tent. It shall hang over the sides of the tabernacle on this side and on that side to cover it. Verse 14. And thou shalt make a covering for the tent of ram skin dyed red, and covering above of badger skin. Verse 15. And thou shalt make boards for the tabernacle of shittim wood, standing up. 16. 10 cubits shall be the length of a board, and a cubit and a half shall be the breadth of one board. In verse 17. 2 tenons shall there be in one board, set in order one against another. Thus shalt thou make for all the boards of the tabernacle. Verse 18. And thou shalt make the boards of the tabernacle 20 boards on the south side southward. Verse 19. And thou shalt make 40 sockets of silver under the 20 boards, 2 sockets under one board for his 2 tenons, and 2 sockets under another board for his 2 tenons. All right, we're going to stop there. We're going to pick up Exodus chapter 26, verse 20 next week. All right. But to summarize it all up, we were building a podium for the Most High in specific measurements. Specific measurements. My bad. It's like we didn't half-ass it. We did the best of the best to make sure that it was done perfect. It was a separate thing that we did for the Most High. Okay. Just like we do for classes, we do for camp. It's the best of the best. All right. And with that, Amadium, which I'll be the only one standing. All right. Shala, which means to Israel. All right. Yeah. All right. Wapan Hakwadam, Amadium, Wapan Hakwadam, which means to stand and face the east. We're going to go over the prayers in Hebrew and in English. Starting with the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakuthka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Barataza, Kawad, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathanawa, Lacham, Kal, Yawum, Wasalachlanawa, Habawatnawa, Kasalachnawa, Habawathiyanawa, Wala'ah, Tabayanawa, Banasaiwan, Abal, Haushayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwat, Waha'ala, Wahata Parach, Liwalamyan, Aman. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
This is the Hakak or the power. Yahweh Shimi Awashad, Babakashad, Nathalanau, Hakak, La Rapa'ah, Kal Machala, Wakal Marawat, Hakak, La Tahar, Hamat Zarai, Hakak, La Hakmi, Hamathi, Hakak, Arachawa, Hatama'ala, Lagarsha, Bashimi Awashad, the Wada Aman, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you, so be it. Is to bless Israel. Yahweh Shimi Awashad, Barak Lanau, Waya Sharala, Wahabayat Sapari, Barak, Bashimi Awashad, the Wada Aman. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us and Israel in the school. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121, Asha'ah, Ayanya, Ahaharim, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Izari, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayam, Wa'arataza, Ayathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Hanad, La'ad, Yanawam, Wala'ad, Yayishun, Shawamar, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shamar, Yahweh, Tazal, Aliyah, Yumyik, Yawamam, Hashemach, La'ah, Yikaka, Wayayirak, Balayala, Yahweh, Shamar, Makal Ra, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaath, Wabawa'ak, Ma'ita, Wa'ai, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help coming from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth, and even forevermore. Psalms 83. Alahayah, Adam Yalakah, Al Tacharash, Al Tashakwat, Al Kayahanah, Awadi, Yahama Yawan, Ra'ash, Al Imaka, Ya'irayam, Sawarat, Wayataya Itazawa, Al Tazapawanya, Amaru, Lakawa, Winakakidan, Magoy, Wala'a, Yazakor, Shamya Shirala, Awara, Kaya, Lawa Tazawa, Laba, Yakarwa, Ayik, Bariyat, Yakarafa, Aholia, Adawan, Waya Shama Alayam, Mawa Abba, Wahagori, Gabal, Waimawan, Waimalak, Palashat, Amyashabi, Tazawar, Gamashawar, Nalawat, Imam, Yahayawa, Zarawat, Labanya Lawat, Salah, Ashalaham, Kamani, Kasiyah Sara'ah, Kiyami, Banahal, Koyashwan, Nashamadu, Ba'ayanda Ara, Hayawa, Daman, Ladam, Shaitam, Nadaya Mawa, Kaira, Wakazabah, Wakazabak, Wakatazal Manai, Kalnasai Kumba, Ashar, Amaro, Nayarishak, Lanawa, Nawat, Alahaya, Shaitama, Kagogu, Kakwash, Lapanya Rawaka, Kaash, Tabaira Yaira, Wakalahaba, Talahat, Hariam, Kanthar Datma, Basaira, Wabasawa Paf, Tablaham, Mala'at, Panyaham, Qualuan, Wayabakwash, Shumka, Yahweh, Yabashu, Wayabaho, Ayai, Wayachaparu, Wayabaru, Wayadaiwa, Piyata, Shumka, Yahweh, Labaka, Ayawan, Ka, Haratazah. Keep not thy silence, O God, and hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, the Ishmaelites, and of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gebal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They have become as dung for the earth, make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zeeb. Yea, all their princes as Zabah, and as Amun, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, and as the flame burneth, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire, so persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. This is the blessings. Barakatha Yahweh Yahweh Shah. Wa Mayaka Allah. Wa Allah Hayim. Matazabia Allah Wap Yahanna. Ha Allah Wapi. Ha Sarani. Ha Kwartazayani. Ha Chayayi. Wak Waki. Yahweh. Ba Shim Yahweh Shai. The Wada Aman. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yahanna, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel. They refuse to get to the school, force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the Edomites, and the nations, and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Hashikumatazzi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space programs, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the airwaves, the cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai, Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathen that come up against us as we speak thy words. Cause it to be known by all, that is, the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media, throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you always. So be it. Sar, which means to turn. Clean now. Okay. This concludes Sabbath service. This concludes the service. Makwathium, Yeshavium, which means to be seated. Men of Israel, Madam Shabbat, Amayim, Barak, Yahaba Shimi Yashabak Thumb. You got Ty Sar to the sisters. Men of Israel, Madam Shabbat, Amayim, Barak, Yahweh Shamar Lathun by Shimi Awashai. You got Ty, class dismissed.
Nai Chavetz Amansi,